Guys, Brian Reacts here. Today we're going to react about top 10 bizarre sleeping disorders. So let's start and react.
10 strangest sleeping disorders. Number 10. Sleep
Oh,
paralysis.
I know this.
Sleep
It's
paralysis
where
is a
it's where
terrifying
like
phenomenon where
you wake up while you were dreaming.
during REM sleep to find that
I
their
hate
body
that
is
happen. I hate
effectively
that, but it never
paralyzed.
happened to me.
This petrifying
They
experience
say
can
that
last
you
from
can't
several
move and you can
seconds
only
to several
see,
minutes and is
and you
often
can see
accompanied
like
by
you can only
panic
see
attacks
creepy
and
monsters and
hallucinations.
stuff.
Stress,
Never
depression,
want
and
that
lack
to
of
ever
sleep
happen to
have
me.
all
I
been
hate sleep
linked to sleep
paralysis.
paralysis. But as there is no clear cause of the condition,
Like
there is
some
no
of those
guaranteed
creepy
way to prevent
phenomenons
it.
are coming
Number
while
9.
you're
Sleep apnea.
sleep apnea.
Approximately 18 million Americans are affected by sleep apnea, a
Sleep
dangerous
apnea,
condition
I
that
never
causes
also
people
want
to
that to happen
stop
to me.
breathing during the night,
It could
putting
cause
them at
death.
risk of dying in their sleep. There are two main types of sleep apnea.
What the?
Obstructive sleep apnea is when the
Seriously, those
throat
guys
begins to
died?
relax and the airways close. Central sleep apnea is when the brain stops sending messages to the breathing muscles. So, in a
I
sense,
really don't want
sufferers
those
simply
number 10
forget
and
to
number 9 to
breathe.
happen. Like,
The disorder is brought on
it's
by a
so painful,
variety
like
of
you die while you're
causes,
sleeping.
including excess weight, high blood pressure, or smoking. Some patients have to sleep wearing air pressure masks that regulate their breathing. Number 8. REM sleep behavior disorder.
REM
Sleep
sleep.
behavior disorder prevents an individual's muscles from paralyzing during sleep. This means
It's
that
so weird
sufferers
that
will
many
activate their
things could
limbs,
happen while you're
be able to
sleeping
talk, kick, and even walk
compared
about
to
as
the
if they are
things that
awake.
happen in
In
real life. Like, you
2008,
could get many risks
Cardiff-2
while
Brian
sleeping.
Thomas learned how devastating this disorder can be. Whilst acting out a dream in which he believed he was fighting off intruders, Thomas strangled his wife Christine to
Oh
death.
my
Due to his
god.
history of the condition and numerous character references, Thomas was acquitted of the murder.
Like he was asleep,
Number
even
7.
though he committed the
Exploding head
murder.
syndrome.
Exploding
Exploding head
head?
syndrome is when individuals hear loud imagined
Oh, I
noises
thought the
under
head
the
would
influence of
explode.
falling asleep or waking up. The noises have been described as sounding similar to bombs exploding, cymbals crashing, or doors slamming. Some sufferers
That
say
never
they are
happened to me.
accompanied by flashes of
But
light
like
and
sometimes I can hear
pulsating
some noise,
pulses,
but
and the condition
it
is
isn't really that
surprisingly
loud.
rare.
Like
A
I
study
can hear
by the
some
European Sleep
door
Research
knocks
Society
also
found that a
sometimes,
staggering
some
18% of
scratch
people have
noises, which is
experienced it at
irritating.
least once. Exploding head syndrome is caused by a sudden burst of neural activity,
I see.
most
Like
probably brought
this is
on by
very
sleep
informative.
disruption, such as
It can
jet
give
lag or
us
temporary
facts about
insomnia.
sleeping on what to do
Number
to prevent.
6. Kleiner-Levin syndrome.
Klein-Levin
Also known as
syndrome.
sleeping beauty syndrome, Kleiner-Levin syndrome mainly affects
I
teenage
think this is the
boys.
one where you will
Sufferers spend
sleep.
up to 23 hours a
Yeah, I
day
know this.
asleep,
Like you'll sleep
sometimes for many
overtime.
days or weeks in a row.
This isn't
When they are
normal.
awake, they tend to have heightened hunger and sexual drives. The syndrome occurs over several years, with
Like I
peaks
wouldn't
of a
want
few
this also
months
to
in
happen to me. Like
between
you're sleeping
episodes.
overtime,
Nobody
and you
knows
would
what
just wake
causes
up
the
and see
condition,
that
although
you already
two-thirds of
missed one
diagnosed
day.
patients suffered from viral infections shortly before their illness began. Whilst there is no definitive cure for Kleiner-Levin syndrome, its symptoms appear to be
Like
reduced by
there's
the
many
mood
kind of symptoms you
stabilizer
could get while
lithium.
sleeping.
Number 5. Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy.
3 million people worldwide suffer from narcolepsy, a disorder that disrupts the brain's ability to regulate an
Yeah,
individual's
that
sleep
this happens to me
cycle.
also.
In mild cases,
Like
sufferers
sometimes
experience
I
disturbed
change my
sleeping at
time.
night and excessive sleepiness during the day, as well as notable
Yeah, sometimes I
concentration
feel
and
sleepy
memory
in
problems.
days, and
More extreme
at night
narcoleptics are prone to sleep
I can't
attacks
sleep due
when they
to
unexpectedly fall
irritation
asleep,
and stuff.
sometimes in the middle of a task. Others suffer from cataplexy, which is when
But in
strong
the middle in the
emotions can
task, I do
trigger a
not really
sudden
fall
loss of
asleep.
muscle tone and can cause a person to collapse. Number 4.
But
Sleep-related
yeah, the
eating
collapsing
disorder.
also never happens to
Most
me.
common in middle-aged women, sleep-related eating disorder generates uncontrollable cravings that make sufferers binge on food during the nighttime. This is not
Oh,
like conventional midnight snacking, as those affected have no control over their habits and
it's bad
often
to
don't
eat
remember
too much
even leaving
food
their
before
beds.
sleeping on
Whilst
bed,
sugary
because
snacks and light
sometimes
foods are the most popular items in the
the
house,
the
some
organs
individuals
and
opt for
the
the
system
chewier
couldn't regulate the
concoctions.
food and digest the
Sufferers have
food,
been known to eat
which
pet
could make
food,
you not breathe
cigarette
while
butts,
sleeping and
or
can cause to
small
the
sandwiches.
earlier
Number
thingy on top
3.
9, where
Fatal
you will
familial insomnia. Only ever observed in 40 families around the world, fatal familial insomnia is an extremely rare genetic brain
insomnia.
disease. It begins with months of struggling to sleep, panic attacks, and weight loss.
Yeah, insomnia is one of the worst things that can happen to you. Like, I would never want to also experience this. Most of this I never experience, but I always pray to God that none of this could happen to anyone, because
tragically,
this can cause
fatal familial insomnia
sufferings
doesn't
to
usually
many
manifest
people.
until after an individual has reached childbearing age, meaning there's a strong
Even
possibility that
children are
carriers
getting
could
affected
pass
by
on the
this.
faulty gene to future generations. Number 2. Sexomnia.
Sexomnia?
In
What?
2014, Mikael Halvarsson from Sweden had his conviction for the rape of his female
Is that
roommate
even possible?
overturned when it emerged that he suffered from a sinister disorder called sexomnia.
So basically,
Sexomniacs often engage in sexual activities whilst completely asleep.
you're doing sexual harassment while you're sleepwalking.
Most commonly, this involves masturbation
Oh
and
my God.
fondling, but in some cases, it can lead to
This is
rape.
one of the most
Dr. Kingo
weirdest and
Scholl of the
awkward.
Sleep Center at
This
Pace
stuff
Medical
too.
Center in Cleveland said that it is very difficult to fake sexomnia, as judges look at
That's the
previous
good thing, it's
medical
hard to
history,
fake it.
sleep studies, and character witnesses to make an assessment. Number 1. Sudden unexpected nocturnal death syndrome.
Oh my
Sudden
God.
unexpected nocturnal death syndrome can happen to anyone, often with little or no prior symptoms. Postmortems reveal that the majority of victims had previously unknown heart conditions. The syndrome was first noted in the 1970s amongst members of the
You just get sudden death while sleeping?
Doctors noticed that apparently healthy Hmong men were dying in their sleep with remarkable frequency.
Oh
The
my
deaths
God.
generated the mythology of Da Cho, the idea that a jealous hag-like woman
This
would
demon is
sit on their
shoving
chests at night
the face on my
and stop them
laptop.
breathing.
Like,
It
seriously?
is now thought that the Hmong people were so convinced by the idea of Da Cho that their overwhelming fear of it
Oh
triggered
my
their
God.
genetic heart defects,
Darkness is taking
causing
over
their
control
deaths.
the sleep.
If you find this video interesting, then make sure you check out 10 horrifying facts about nightmares.
Yeah, well, what I want to know though, Dave, is what is the worst nightmare you've ever had, mate?
Your face,
My
reoccurring.
face.
Yeah, I had
Really,
many
constantly
nightmares,
dribbling on
but
my face, yeah?
Always. That's why
thank God I do not have much nightmares
Thinking
compared
about my
before.
face.
Like, my nightmares are worse. Like, do you ever experience like jumping from a building?
Amazing.
Well,
Like
as
someone
always,
is
guys,
chasing you
thanks for watching
behind.
and all the support you've given us, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
See you later.
And you're just like in a dark place alone, and there's some creepy insects. Like, I really hate getting nightmares. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video and comment down below which is the worst sleeping disorder that you wouldn't want to get in your whole life. So basically, I would say all of it, because all of them are still negative. But for me, the worst thing is the number one. Like, even the healthy person or healthy people can die for no reason in their sleep. So guys, thanks for watching.